Welcome back. Well, today is a very, very strange day because I got a request today for a word I don't even know what it is. Um, I got a request for a word that I had to look up. I had to go online and look around. It's crazy. So, today, the turducken. Have you heard of the turducken? Have you? Honestly? Well, I haven't. I haven't heard of a turducken at all. I haven't heard of it. So, yesterday I drew a turkey. How crazy is that? Do you want half? Me and Mr. Miro share everything, even biscuits. So yesterday I drew a turkey and I should have drawn a turducken. So, guess what today we're doing? We're going to try to draw a turducken. Are you ready? Are you ready to draw a turducken? Let's draw. Well, welcome back. We have got a crazy word today, the turducken. So, apparently, what a turducken is a third of a turkey, a third of a duck, and a third of a chicken, all in one bird. Oh. Okay, it's a new word for me. It was requested by Marie. I've never heard of the word. I've never seen this bird if it exists. I've found lots of recipes for it. So, let's give this bird a try. I'm not too sure of where even to start, but let's go for it. Now, I'm not sure which way round I'm going to be doing this, but I think it's kind of a cool idea, really, if you think of all those kind of birds being so kind of similar, really. I'm going to give him some kind of crazy eyes to start with, because I do kind of imagine that he would have some kind of craziness to him, you know. I always kind of see ducks were quite elegant, but I guess if you're mixed up with a chicken who's kind of like a little bit of a scatterbrain, really, and you got the turkey, which is really grumpy, you know. That's how I always see a turkey. I always see a turkey as being really grumpy. So, what will we come up with? Now, I'm going to start off with a kind of a duck type beak, because I think that's the most distinctive shape, I think, for a head. I think ducks are quite, well, I guess you've got kind of Daffy Duck and Donald Duck and things like that, so you kind of got those other cartoon ducks that are out there that have kind of given a distinctive shape, I guess, to what the beak and everything looks like. So I'm going to start off with a kind of a wacky type of duck version of that. Some of my favorite characters at the time were like Daffy Duck and stuff like that. I loved all those. So it's a good start. So there's a kind of a crazy, quite a crazy duck start. How's my videos doing? They're okay. I'm going to start to get some crazy. I imagine him to have quite a crazy hairstyle. So that's what I'm going to start with. I'm going to give him some wild and funky hair or feathers. Headdressed, maybe. Well, that's kind of funky, isn't it? Lovely. Kind of gives him a kind of, almost like a Jamiroquai. You remember the band Jamiroquai? Used to wear those big fluffy hats. I'm going to give him a long neck. I don't know why I'm giving him a long neck, but I kind of feel it needs to kind of introduce the next level. Now let's kind of give him a stripy neck. Just to kind of add to the craziness of it. I think ducks are very colourful. So I think it'll add to his character. So I'm sorry yesterday, Marie, I drew a turkey. I know it wasn't what you asked for, but hopefully today will be much better. In fact, I feel like the drawing already is much prettier. Yes, yes indeed. Now I like this kind of fluffiness look to him, so I'm going to continue with that. I love this kind of fluffy feather feeling. Oh, Mr. Miro's very happy today. Can you hear him jumping around over there? I love hearing Mr. Miro jumping around happy. He's always fighting with his big soft monkey that someone bought him. And since then he plays with the monkey every single day. It's got these long arms that he just throws around. Right. Now, I like the idea of him having a big turkey body. And turkeys have always got that rather large body feeling to them. Huh? Running out of ink again. I have to fill this pot up before I start my next drawing, otherwise I'll run out. Here's that big fat body that we have at Christmas so much meat on it that lasts for so long. Lovely. That's the big feather. You know what? I really do like the idea of him having little wings as well, just to seal that bird feeling. Lovely. And I'm going to give him another little wing inside here. Has anybody actually had a turducken? Does anybody actually know what it is? Has anybody eaten one? I guess it's some kind of recipe at Christmas. I'm not sure if it's a real bird or it's just that somebody actually puts it together in the pan when they're cooking it. A bit of chicken, bit of duck, bit of... I would imagine it probably tastes fantastic, doesn't it? I know that duck can be quite a strong flavour for some people, so I would imagine if you were to mix it with the kind of softer taste of chicken and the mass of the turkey, the sheer size of turkey, I'm sure it must be a very delicious thing to have. I mean, it might even be a beautiful bird on its own like this. I mean, wouldn't it be great if there was birds running around that look just like this? I think if there was a bird that was running around that looked like this, I think people would want to keep it. I know I would. I would want one. I would definitely want one. I would love to have one of these birds in my garden. Wouldn't you? Do you have a favorite bird? I get a lot of robins in my garden this time of year. It's like, I think they're just beautiful. These tiny little birds that appear so colourful. And I get a lot of ravens and crows as well. They're huge around here. They're absolutely giant birds. Right. And on top of that, we need those really skinny little chicken legs. That's how I imagine a chicken leg. Very skinny and bony. So Marie, this was your request. Have you eaten or have you seen a turducken? I'm very curious to know where the turducken word has come from. I didn't read too much about it. I was kind of looking to see if it was a real thing, you know. I didn't even know what it was going to be. I looked around and just typed the word in to see what. You want me to draw a turducken? What is a turducken, you know? Giving him some nice bony chicken legs. Very cool. Get that leg coming down there. Nice big scrawny chicken leg. Big long toes. That's how I imagine chicken legs. I don't know if it's very rare you see chicken's feet. Although when I was in China, people used to eat chicken's feet as like a snack, like the same way we eat kind of crisps or something like that. So everybody loved chicken's feet. I was like, oh my God. Such a horrible thing for a Western person to see, is like, oh, you're eating the foot. Put some texture. Onto his legs. Have you eaten chicken's feet? What's the craziest thing you've eaten? I bet there's a few things out there. You know what? I don't know why, but I just had this crazy idea that maybe he's just laid an egg. Just to keep the tradition of this crazy rare bird alive. There you go, Marie Cecile. Your turducken is a real creature. It lives and breathes in the south of England. And that's where I am, in the south of England. And that's my name. Kieran Siemens is my name, and I've been drawing for you today, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed this crazy idea. I think he's beautiful. I think she is beautiful since she's just laid an egg. Would be wonderful if these were running around in the countryside. I think it would be very funny. I'm sure they'd be much more popular than chickens, turkeys, or ducks. Chickens, ducks, and turkeys. That's lovely. That is such a lovely... And I think it definitely covers the three birds very well. Wonderful. The turducken. Alright, let's frame him up. Let's get some framing on him. Always love to start this framing process with a nice splash. He uses far too much ink to enjoy, but you shouldn't think about things like that. You should think about the enjoyment of it. Just splash it down there and make a mess. Just boom. And that's what life is all about. Enjoying every moment. Be a turducken today. Lovely. That is today's drawing. The turducken for Marie Cecile. What a fabulous request. Thank you very much for that. I think he looks beautiful. And I think we should have turduckens running around the countryside. Wonderful, wonderful. Well, thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much for being here. And thank you for enjoying this wonderful drawing, this request. Thank you very much. I had a fantastic time. I hope you did. If you did, hit that subscribe and come back again. Okay? I'll see you again very, very, very soon. Bye-bye.